Welcome to the OTOP series, and it stands for One Target, One Purpose. On every Monday morning, 9 a.m. Singapore time or Hong Kong time, we're going to share with you one very potential counter that could come from all over the world, any exchanges around the world. Alright, it could be a stock market, it could be FX, or it could be ETF, it could be a futures product, it could be anything. So stay tuned with us. Monday morning, 9 a.m. Log on to us, subscribe, and I shall be back. Hi, happy Monday here, and this is the OTOP 61 for the week 4th October year 2021, and we are moving into the last quarter of this year. Well, to start off today, as usual, just a small recap on last week for those people who have taken our opinion and bought into the Chinese stock Luzhou Lao Jiao. That's last week. All right, congratulations, and look at the chart that it has come up. All right, you may continue to hold on to the prices as we think there are a lot of more up rooms to move up, but of course the immediate top could be anywhere around here 240. All right, 240 RMB per shares. And this week for OTOP 61, 4th October year 2021, to start it off, let's go through a quick revision on last Friday. All right, last Friday Dow Jones actually recovered 480 points. All right, closing price at 34,326. All right, and both S&P and Nasdaq were also up. So last week what we had in the market was basically another second shocking news in the Chinese giant estate developer Evergrande Group, which forfeit again on the second repayment on a new batch of bonds repayment. All right, so that actually caused a little bit of discomfort, but however, China market is going for a 1 week holiday due to the China National Day. So well, the shock in the market has been minimized. All right, but then again, this week what we are looking at, but basically we are a little bit worried about overall stock market sentiment. Okay, of course, if you look at here, we're going to show you that the Dow Jones, although recovered on last Friday, all right, it may be a strong support here around about 33,800. But then again, whether it will go up, we think market will be in a very mixed situation, very mixed this week. But then again, if you realize on last week when everything else fell apart and became very jittery, all right, the cryptos actually had a good recovery. All right, cryptos, if you can see here. And of course, today we are not going to talk about buying Bitcoin or Ethereum, but just to show you guys, maybe this is something that you would like to look into. Okay, that it has come out over the last couple of days before the weekend, as well as Ethereum. All right, that's it. But then again, well, for this week, we are really facing a hard time to make a selection, but in the end, we found one potential currency that I think it is very simple, and yet you would like to take a look, and that is the Great British Pound. All right, the pounds, for people who love pounds, I think you may like to pick a little bit of bottom here. All right, if you look at this on Thursday and Friday last week, the market did a recovery, and the support has been standing well in the region of 1.3420. Okay, 1.3420, which I think along here previously there was a good support with a lot of consolidations. All right, and most importantly, if you think based on this day chart, well, will it go up? I think of course the room of a small recovery back up to 1.37 is highly possible, right, and viable. But most importantly, if you look at the 4-hour chart on the pounds, well, if you look at the 4 hours chart, yes, there was a confluent crossing of EMA 420, which the momentum also just crossed into a positive zone on Friday. So based on a short-term 4 hours chart, I think we are pretty sure that at least for next Monday, Tuesday, or this coming Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, I think there's a potential recovery in pounds versus the dollar, as I mentioned earlier, 1.37 could be the target top, which the resistance was still at in the region of 1.3750. Okay, and that's for the pounds this week. All right, and which is why I mentioned at the beginning of this video that this week is going to be tough, because a lot of jittery sentiment in the market, and it is not easy to pick a counter. All right, but then again, if you want to look at the currency of pound versus dollar, I think this could be a small good bet. Okay, and if you want to take a break and just watch the market, by all means, right, by all means, just look at the market and continue to observe. Well, look at this, the month chart. Actually, the bar sits well on the EMA 20 averaging line, which is 20 months, which is 1.3420. So, well, all the technical strength shows that this week pounds could be moving on a slight recovery. All right, so stay tuned for next week. All right, and as well as enjoy this week OTOP and see what you can do best for yourself. All right, and plan well for your investment portfolio and your investment strategy. Right, this is DW World Equity Time, and thank you for staying with us. And don't forget to share this video with the people around you that you care for. All right, we shall be back next week and see you again in OTOP 62.